Gemma, you are in form, so you will always need a form to truly touch upon pure consciousness. This is my strictly personal belief, right? So I received a question just now via comments where it is a Kriya Yoga practitioner, and they had asked whether in their practice of Kriya Yoga they will be able to touch upon the pure consciousness that is Mahakali. So my answer is this: they will not be able to touch upon the pure consciousness that is Kali, but they will be able to touch upon pure consciousness. But that pure consciousness that they would touch upon will not be identified like we identify it as Kali, right? So if you want that Brahmanda, the one, so the series of names that are running right now, it is Bhaga, right? Fortune, prosperity, it is the germination of the seed, it is the birth of the child, it is also the death of very child, that very child which is birthed and considered very prosperous and like an exceptional fortune moment. And then the very child that is absolutely rejected and lying in the corner of the house as the old grandfather or grandmother, and then attains the smashana, and everybody forgets them after a day or two until it is the anniversary of death, right? This is how we identify this. All of this is encompassed into one specific form that we as Kali sadhaks call Kali, Ma Kali. She's everything. She's the highest state of pure consciousness that makes us understand everything, right from the germination of seed all the way till the birth and death of the child, everything, right? So in the path of Kriya Yoga, there are many great yogis and Mahasiddhas and specific paths that do not ask you to let go of your traditional Hindu practices. There are great yogis who still emphasized and spoke about the mother, have they spoken about various other religions too. So my suggestion would be follow your path, listen to your guru. But if you want to truly touch upon the pure consciousness dressed as Ma Kali, if the pure consciousness that births and kills and destroys and ultimately consumes the sun itself, that pure consciousness, if you want to visualize, then also add a mantra sadhana of this specific form. Why? Because it is my absolute belief that if you want this specific pure consciousness that will one day consume the sun and rebirth the sun, galaxy after galaxy, the universe is expanding at 73, 74 kilometers per second, right? Who is expanding it? That specific being, that specific energy is what we call Kali. So if you want to feel that energy seated in the visualized form, you are in a form. I have a hand, I have a leg, I have a nose with which I can smell, with which I can, my eyes can see, right? So I have a form. So if you want to visualize this, which cannot be visualized at all, that expanding universe, what is expanding it? That Shakti. How do I visualize it? I visualize it as Kali. It is Kali, right? So if you want to visualize that pure consciousness that is doing all of this beyond our mortal understanding as Kali, then yes, your Kriya Yoga is definitely going to take you to a very high state of pure consciousness. But if you want that consciousness to sit down as Kali, then you will also have to add mantra sadhana of that specific form. And it will happen very fast because you already are in an intensive sadhana form. You are in a path that is very intense, provided you are an exceptional student and your guru too is guiding you in that way. A simple mantra sadhana that you do as nitya upasana is going to accelerate you in ways you cannot imagine, because now you are saying, I am in this form. Ma, you also come to me, you, the highest state of pure consciousness, you come to me too in this form that I'm looking at in this photograph, in this small murti at home. Then that exceptional pure consciousness that we cannot even understand today, NASA has no idea. Where is the center of the universe? It has no clue. It is still guessing. It's still unable to quantify whether it is continuously shifting or is it a stable space. That is what we call Mahakal, right? So if you want to visualize pure consciousness in one specific form, then yes, you will have to do the upasana of that specific form. This is a different path, it's a different system that is given out by our rishis, where we worship a specific form, a deity, right? Kriya Yoga is an absolutely valid form of a path. But Are you going to see Kali there? No, you'll see pure consciousness. But will you be able to quantify that as Kali? Depends upon your ability to also integrate the specific spectacular path that is called the mantra sadhana, and also inner purity as you realize. And that kriya yoga is definitely going to give you that. Nothing wrong with that. It is definitely going to give you inner purity, inner clarity, how to burn karma, how to handle karma, because he who refuses to wear the skirt of karma will never be able to go near Kali. No matter how many photographs of Mahakali you keep, how many murtis of Mahakali you keep, you can never go anywhere near her, because her first and foremost identity is the karma hanging as a skirt. So all of this system also you will have to integrate into your practice. Then yes, you will accelerate fast because you are already following a specific system that will take you to pure consciousness. But you're also integrating that with a specific form where you say that you greatest pure consciousness, now sit and interact with me in this form right in front of me. I am in this form and you are in that form. Let us interact. That is mantra sadhana. And that is what is called the dhyana of a specific form. Jai Ma.